Sam, please explain to us the main lessons of David Cameron online campaign.
I think the main lesson is probably that political parties now have to be able to publish lots of content on a day-to-day basis, whether that's a blog, a news story, a video, some nice pictures, emails. They've got to be able to structure themselves so they can produce things quickly and of good quality. I think in particular as well, a lot of conversation about online campaigning is about the kind of tools which are used by people in the political world. But we also have to remember the tools which might not be very new, but which are also very effective at reaching out to normal voters, such as advertising on the internet. So I think sometimes people get a bit carried away with social media and forget about some of the traditional forms of online campaigning, such as emails and search engines.
Okay, thank you. Sam, tell us, what did you do similar, what did you do different from Obama's campaign, online campaign, in David Cameron's campaign?
I mean, the problem with comparing the UK campaign in Britain to the Obama campaign is that we have a different sort of political system. So, whereas the Obama presidential campaign, we're able to start from the beginning and create a whole new campaign structured in a very grassrootsy online way. Because we have a very existing hierarchy, we're a very political party, and we had to work with that. So I think in some ways we didn't have as much self-mobilization of the grassroots as we saw in America. Although we did see, as I say, in terms of content, we were doing a lot of the same sorts of things in terms of rapid rebuttal to the opposition, political websites, and campaigning on single issues, and providing our local candidates with platforms to organise fundraising and creating events. So there were some similarities, but I think the political systems mean that it can't be completely the same.
You said in your presentation, politics is changing, media are changing, and politicians must change. What do you recommend Mexican politicians to change?
Well, I think soon they won't have as much choice as they do now. The one thing about all new technologies and all new things generally is that the quicker you adapt to them, the more you will succeed later on. So if you invest early and you get involved in things early, then that will pay results and dividends later on. So there's a phrase in the military called "train hard, fight easy." So I think you just need to make the case to politicians that their constituents, their voters, are using these tools, and if you're not using them, then your opposition will. So I think soon there will be a bit of an arms race online where people are trying to, they're recognising that the voters are there, they are using these mediums. So you need to be able to use those mediums better than your opposition.
Okay. Would you like to say something else?
I don't know.
Thank you.